Life just has a way of feeling like it's turned up to 100%, doesn't it? Notifications, the deadlines, the sheer amount of work that we have to do every single day. It can really overwhelm your mind. We spend so much of our day performing, being productive, being what other people want us to be. But what about us? What about when we need comfort and when we need relaxation? But then there's that one channel, that one person that makes you feel all wrapped up in a blanket, warm, soft, nice, predictable. You don't even have to be actively watching them. Maybe they're on in the background, maybe while you're doing laundry or washing the dishes or cleaning your room. This ever-present, comforting feeling holding your hand through the day, or even putting you to sleep. We call them comfort YouTubers, but really, they're just people who remind us to sit back, relax, calm down, and just listen for a while. They get us through our days, they get us through our mundane tasks, they get us through even the hardest of times. And remind us that we're not the cold, unfeeling robots that we get treated like. We're humans, and we need connection, we need nurturing, and we need love. They connect with us in a way that just feels like home. Hi, I'm Kimmy, and welcome back to Kweens Clouds, where I talk about the messy, beautiful reality of surviving your 20s. And if you need somewhere to be or someone to hang out with, you have come to the right place. Because today we're going to be discussing the phenomenon of comfort YouTubers or comfort creators and why they have such an anchor on our lives. The term comfort influencer is relatively new. It's a way to describe a specific part of the internet that has a really warm vibe to it, something to always come back to. It's homey, it's wholesome usually. It's often something that people find comfort in. So the label has recently been adopted, but comfort creators in a sense have always been around. And the feeling that they bring is as old as YouTube itself. Think back to the 2010s or the early 90s. People have always found shelter within digital means or digital shelters. Whether you were watching someone build a house on Minecraft or sitting with beauty gurus while you get ready and they get ready for a party that you weren't invited to. And you've always looked for voices that make the world feel a bit smaller and kinder and more connected. The difference now is that we've recognized it as a genre and realized that it's not just a niche on the internet anymore. It's not just a little corner that people just go to watch Stardew Valley videos and watch people build their Animal Crossing islands. It's now a need, and the beauty of it is that every person's comfort YouTuber looks different. For some people, it's someone who's chaotic, loud, and makes them laugh until they forget the stresses of the day. For other people, it's someone who barely talks at all. So what is it about these creators that just draw us in? Because it's not just the high-octane editing or the crazy jump cuts or the bright colors and flashy screens, right? No. It's a specific feeling that they bring to us, a specific sort of warmth that we always want to come back to. Radical authenticity. They aren't performing perfection. When we watch something comforting, we don't want to feel bad about ourselves. We don't want to feel anxiety or have to compare ourselves to others. We want relatability. We want someone who we can see ourselves in, even if we are striving to be more like them. Okay with the messy bun, or the stutters, or the awkward silences, or the 5 billion ums. This makes everything feel more real, like you're speaking and listening to a real person, not just a screen. Right now, I'm talking to a camera and there's nobody else here, so it genuinely feels awkward. But I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to you behind the screen. Like, I understand how you feel and the importance of comfort influencers. You can trust me. This authenticity makes you feel closer to the person behind the screen because you can see right there in the video that they are flawed. The ums, the likes, the awkward pauses, the hair's out of place, the straps that are showing. It's easy to see that they are a real person going through real things and then relate back to them. Predictability, but in a good way. You know that when you click on their video, there's not going to be anything crazy or surprising. And that might sound boring, but really stability is great. Having that predictability makes it easy for people to click because they know that they can just put it on in the background. They don't have to listen too hard, or they can sit there and listen completely without it triggering them. You aren't going to be shocked or stressed usually. It's a safe harbor, a safe place for you to rest your head. The world is so crazy and there are so many awful things going on that we always see, that we're consistently seeing. It's nice to know that you can click on this one video from this one YouTuber who you love and have a few seconds of just peace and warmth and relaxation before getting back to the noise of it all. For these few minutes of this video, everything is calm and everything is right.
Active listening. Even through the screen, they understand you. They relate to you. It's in the way that they look at a camera or expose their vulnerabilities to make you feel seen and known. They are relatable and authentically themselves in a way that just can't be faked. You can often tell that they're not just creators, they're normal people with normal lives. They have jobs outside of this probably, or they have lives outside of this. They have significant others to take care of, and they come out onto this platform and they give you their best. And you appreciate it because it's real. They give you a chance to slow down, to take it all in, or to just do as you please while they play in the background. We all have our digital circle of people we turn to or channels we turn to when the world gets a little too loud. For me, there are a few creators who have really shaped what comfort looks like to me on YouTube specifically. Now, this isn't all of them. This is just a few that I could just think of off the top of my head while I was writing this script. First, there's Maddi Dragsback. Now, I love this creator because her work is just like a breath of like cinematic fresh air. It's like poetic whenever she speaks. It's like a reset for your soul anytime she posts. Her style of editing is just so authentically her and like nothing I ever see on YouTube. So it's always really fun to watch her, and her storytelling is also just phenomenal in being able to take a story from beginning to end with a generous amount of details, but not too much to where it's too long. I just wish that I could be as thoughtful and then as able to express my words as she is. Then there's Alissa Jadyn. If you love cartoons and cartoon analysis, like, this is a real sanctuary on YouTube. Her videos are super well researched, scripted. She has this very mellow vibe with a really nice, calming voice, but her humor is super sharp and witty. And she really just makes me feel like I'm like rediscovering every single cartoon, even though I've probably watched these cartoons 5 billion times. But she makes you feel like you're rediscovering it with like a friend. I also have to mention David Achu. His editing style and just way of presenting his media is just amazing to me. Something that I've never seen before. I remember when I first saw his thumbnail styles, it's just like I had to click on it to just see what kind of person is making this kind of shit. His style's so fascinating because it feels so real. Like, there are no massive sets, there are no crazy camera lights. Like, everything looks oddly slapped together, but then in the most perfect way possible. And then that editing makes it all so cohesive and engaging. He's very well spoken and like humorous and very witty and great with his words. So I'm always happy to watch his videos. They could be watched while I'm chilling or if I'm just trying to go to sleep. They're just always an easy watch. And finally, Jaida Bunni. Her editing style is just, not even just her editing style, her overall aura and vibe to her videos is just so fun, colorful, and kind of chaotic. Her energy is infectious, and her editing style just keeps me completely locked in with the different fonts she uses and graphics. I would love to develop my style like that far, but into my own kind of editing style, not like copying hers, but like being that good at editing to where like you're just like, damn, this is like almost a show, but it feels real still. I love her travel content and her fashion content especially. She just has this really authentic curiosity, adventurous spirit, and I just am inspired by it. So why are we craving this? Why does it seem so important to have these voices in our ears? because the world is really heavy right now. If you live in the US, then you know that people are consistently being snatched off the streets, grocery prices are super high, and people's mental health are at an all-time low. It's hard out here. And all of this information, these horrible images, these different kinds of media is right at the forefront of our feeds. We're consistently consuming, and then we keep on doom scrolling and perpetuating this cycle, making it worse and worse. We are constantly being told to hustle, work harder, do more. This is especially prevalent in short form content, which is just generally overstimulating. Short form content is increasingly overstimulated, over edited with crazy jump cuts and crazy graphics and bright colors. It can all get so overwhelming. Having access to content that actually relaxes your nervous system isn't just a distraction, it's a necessity. It's liberating to watch someone else be vulnerable and be real and share their lives. It makes us feel human and connected. It makes us feel like we can do the same, like we can be as free and as vulnerable. It's liberating watching someone else just be funny or quiet or just do random things. It gives us the feeling of being understood in a world that's filled with people who are just completely different walks of life, different races, cultures, phases of life. It's nice to know that there's someone out there who you can still connect with. I want to be that for you. I want to be the person that you turn on when the day is too long. I want this channel to be the digital equivalent of sitting on a porch at dawn, probably in a porch swing or a hammock, and the sun is beautifully going down and the colors are like purple, blue, and pinks. And you have a nice warm drink beside you and wrapped up in a blanket watching exactly what you want to watch. I want to give you that feeling. I want to be the background noise to your chores, the calm to your anxiety, and the friend that's just there. Because we all deserve a space where the volume is turned down, the tea is always warm, and you are always welcome. The title of this video isn't just a goal, it's a promise. I want to be your comfort YouTuber. So pull up a chair and stay as long as you need. And with that being said, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. And if you did enjoy it, definitely like, subscribe, and comment your favorite comfort YouTuber down in the comments. And maybe I'll check them out. See you next time. Bye-bye.